perpetrator. You see, my next door neighbor behind me, you know, they called the police on me. Yep, yep, I'm a bad girl. I go out here and I smoke vape and I got the police out here. Kid you not, okay? All I was doing is out here. Okay, I was having a little weed too and I was laughing like I am now. But I'm not being like, you know, it pisses me off. It makes me want to be out here more because some fart sucker got PO'd because I was out here having more fun out here than they are. Oh my God, you got to lock yourself in because Lord have mercy, someone's going to get you. So, uh, a truck drives by the street and it was a sheriff's truck, flashes that light, you know, the light beam. Light beam hit me. I said, oh shit, I'm going to end up getting, oh no, we're going to get the low green men soon. So anyway, I'm like, really? So he does that to, you know, everyone. And then he turns around and not far from where my driveway is, they're parked right there, you know, you can see them. And you're like, really? Really? Oh man, parked at the end of my thing. I am like flabbergasted because I have a fart sucker neighbor. I'm like, crap. I'm going to be just like all my other friends bitching about their crappy neighbors. I'm both on both sides. Thank God there's none on the behind right now. Oh, God. So, I'm sitting there thinking, what the hell did I do? All I did was sit and I put on my headphones and I listened to my music and I'm sitting there thinking, I didn't do that. Cat, you did that. What did I do? You know, what did I do to, you know, I really thought. So my son comes out and he goes, you know, when I picked up my phone was when I think it was 10 or 15 minutes, you know, I'm sitting there doing a stare down with the police and I'm, police leave and then the next door neighbor behind me goes and, it turns its light on in the porch. Oh, sympathetic. I've lived here since 2016 and never had a neighbor call on me for sitting outside with my hammock ever. Oh my God. I'm like, really? So I'm just like the thugs, you know, selling drugs. Okay, so here I am going, yeah. I got a fart sucker for a neighbor. Oh boy, my lucky day. So, I was going to bring my stuff outside. Fuck, I made a mess. Look at that. Oh, God. Anyway, I gotta go and it's a lot of stuff to bring out here. And Senior Psychopath's been watering the front lawn because he thinks that it's going to sell the house. I'll wait till they get a load of the inside. I'm working on my book, and when I first start out a book, it's like when you first start swimming, you know, and you don't jump in right away. You just kind of, that's how it is with me. I got to get used to it, and once I get moving and finish up my book, I'm hoping to get it done by the weekend and put it out by Monday for my ebook. And I'll tell you guys the name of it as soon as I get everything set up. I don't like to give out names or what I'm working on because I've had people steal my ideas before. Yeah, you know, my dad and I used to talk about that. The you know, when people take your abilities and stuff. So we're like, yeah, it's not cool, not cool. So anyway, I'm excited to work on a new book. It's going to be a series, which means I won't have to keep getting used to. When you do a series, you have about the same characters. Sometimes you kill off one, sometimes, yeah, you got to kill them off. That's what, us authors, we talk about how we make a character. There are babies, and a lot of my characters are going to be people who I actually knew. Um, and it's going to be fun, though. I'm going to actually use characters of people who I know. That's how I do that. So I changed it. So, yep, behind me, they called the cops on me. Oh, yeah, I'm a bad girl. Whew. I said to my friends, no, I wasn't playing with myself out here in any form or manner. I wasn't being naughty. I was being good. I was being good, not naughty. And I get the cops called out here, so I'm like, all right, okay. The coppers came out in their truck and flashed their lights on me. Waited by my driveway for 15 minutes until I picked up my phone here, and yeah, I figure I'd give everyone a reminder. Monday, remember, I go on again, but tonight, guess what? Tonight, I'm going on at 9 o'clock. Yay! So, you will see me at 9. And that's the way it is. So, I figured I would kind of show, yeah, I got a fart sucker for a next door neighbor. I just don't know what the deal is, I'm going to put a sign out. My fart sucking next door neighbor called the cops on me. Oh my God. Oh, it's sad. I'm like laughing because I'm I don't sell drugs. I don't walk around causing problems. I'm mild manner. I try to keep to myself. I was nice to the last neighbor that lived there. In fact, her computer wasn't working right, and I said, you know what? We know your computer is crap, so let me go get my computer. I went and packed up my computer. It's not a full computer. It was a laptop. So I brought my laptop next door because she's so close, I could actually use my own internet. Yeah. So I helped her out with stuff that she needed, internet and a working computer. So I helped her. Thanks for the thumbs up. Hey, yeah, my next door neighbor is a fart sucker. Fart sucker. Yep, I'm enjoying, I love sitting out here. It is a tree, but there is also a pine tree right next to it. So it smells like, oh my God, it smells so good. It smells like pine, and it's just so nice. And it's just nice being out here and enjoying it. And I was doing that Wednesday. I'm sitting there just enjoying myself, being a good girl, real good girl. Maybe I was laughing a bit too. You smoke that stuff, wacky tobacco, and it makes me happy, and I get a little giggly. And maybe I scared the next door neighbor or something, I don't know. God darn. It's a guy. He's supposed to be, over the age of 21. Thinking maybe he's 18. He's a young little guy. He never been alone, home alone, so he doesn't know. Oh, I'm being so bad. I don't like that. Steph, quit it. I'm trying to be good because I I lived in Detroit and didn't have people bring cops down the road. Shoot, I had a big mouth then. Oh, you want to do it? Go do it. Go shoot me up. I was like yeah. So I'm thinking, what did I do? Oh my God. Okay, shoot, I didn't put nothing down below. I'll have to later on do that. If you want to give me money, go down, find a video with my PayPal thing and give generously. For each one that you get a free tarot reading. Uh, so anyway, I had my friends give me money so I can go and make it down to this drive, and I'm like, oh, okay, So I use PayPal, and it's like $1.37, something real stupid. It's a dollar, whatever, for whatever you give. I if if I don't wait 3 days, which makes it free, then it's like $1.37 if you want it right away. So of course I needed it right away. I went and said, yeah, I need it right away. Boom. All right. So anyway, I have it go to this other card. It's called it's like a debit card. I got it a while back, and in order to get my it was last year, in order to get my tax refund faster, I can use the card. And I'm like, sure, credit check, that's why I got it through, So I used my credit check card so I could get my money right away because I was minus in the bank. I was like, okay, I'm going to use my credit check card. And I used that. And within, I would say, I used it for only 3 things, and two of them were, yeah. I stopped at a fast food restaurant for 2 of them, and one of them was for gas. So I'm like, okay, this is odd, I got a little notice thing saying declined for whatever, and I'm like, huh. Well, it didn't say. I tried to check, how you go on your bank thing and you go, hey, it will say why you were declined and stuff. With the credit check thing, the problem I have is, finding out where it was declined. So all I know is this last Monday, one of the places I used it at used my credit card because it was declined, and I'm like, well, they probably now think that it's just a bad number and they're going to just throw it away. It's happened before. It's really weird with that card for some reason. I don't know what it is. I've had different cards. My son, he said he went over here to to buy with, yeah, because he had to redo his, because he had problems with his, somebody used theirs, but he took care of that. Yeah, they found that person out. You can't, but anyway, yeah, he was really surprised, Mom, I have to go get a new card, and I'm like, God. When you have this is only used when I, want to put the money in. I got another one I'm going to use. So I was really surprised that somebody tried to use my card, and I'm sitting there thinking, God, you would think the conversation I had with the woman, how much is a shake? She goes, well, it's this much. I go, okay, then that's, I can afford that, and I gave $1 tip, and that's what I could afford. And then it was like so many days later, I get a notice through my phone saying it was declined. I'm like, well, I'm not using it. I only used it 3 places. So, and you also have to know when you do those things, a lot of times when you put it in and stuff, because it's not a credit card, it's a debit card, and you got to put in your where you live, your zip code. So if you even live in Pahrump and you don't live, like you're not my neighbor, no, you're not going to know the zip code or the secret code. And a lot of times, I put I have that card that I use. If you don't use the secret code, you have to call the company, and it'll decline it too. So yeah, you got to know the zip code. And there's no way to know the zip code. It's like, wow. I almost think maybe, I always thought that maybe the guy that I was going with, maybe he had a thing with someone at the gas station, but I think this was at the place where I bought the shake. So I think that somebody thought, well, that's good. They drive a nice car. No, 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 no. If somebody is asking how much a shake is and stuff and trying to figure in a tip, and it's only $1 tip, and they're not walking out with any toys or stuff from the gift shop. Yeah, that's the way it goes. To be honest, that is where it goes with that. Um, they don't got money. But I thought it was funny that they tried to get, money out of there. And I probably won't use that for quite some time. So, yeah. I got another card to put money in. I got to open it up. Yeah. So it's like you get these, I call them like money cards. It's like you only use them to, if you're gas, you need gas money, you need money to go out to eat, and your friends are going, well, can I give it to you through PayPal? And you don't want to say, I'm minus. Well, you know what? I won't be minus in a couple weeks, but right now I can use a different, yes, you could use PayPal. So I found a way around it where you can use PayPal and you can have it go to, a different thing, because I really need to get a job and I've been working hard on my book. So I'm hoping my book, Meg, will be fine. I've been working on her and The Adventures of Meg. Yep. So I've been working on my book, and like I said, it's hard for me. It's like I'm going uphill right now. I've not gotten down the hill yet. I'm still, going uphill. Oh, red alert. Israel. Erodia. So anyway, I will get this done. I'm like, oh God. I have to get this done because I can't push my other book because my stomach is getting too big for me to go and say something. I was actually, a guy mentioned it when I went out somewhere. Someone who has known me for being skinny goes, damn, look how I was like, yes, I know. Oh, Jesus. So I'm going to work on Meg, and it's going to be more than one book. It's going to be in a series, so it will be continuing. I'm going to have it as an ebook. You can, of course, if you want to order a non-ebook, you could. I'm hoping that she's starting out. We're going to put her. I wanted to put her younger, but then it just wouldn't make sense on a lot of stuff. So I'm going to put her at the age of 12. I moved into Michigan when I was like 8, and it was It's about 9, almost 12. So yeah, I really, it is different. Out west is different than when you go back to the, Michigan would be considered the Midwest. It's different. It's a couple of things. So here's my neighbor next door. Yeah, that's right. Called on me. Called on me. Because I'm big bad Omega. Omega is bad. I am big and bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad Omega. So, bad Omega here got called by Boopy Pan's neighbor, or what was it? Fart sucking neighbor. My fart sucking neighbor called the police on me. So Omega is sad, But then I thought, well, I obviously pissed this person off. Where it says Victoria's Secret says National Underwear Day. Celebrate fight for 32 or so whatever. Anyway, I just want to let you guys know I will be on tonight at 9. Expect that, and I will be talking about. So, it's really one of those things where you're like, well, this sucks. Yeah. So I gotta go and take a shower. I'm like, take a shower, get cleaned up. And I am going to, yeah, this is something else. I'm going to get a swimming cap because my hair is just taking such a hit with all that water. Anyway, see me at 9 o'clock if I'm not arrested by my next door neighbor. Yes, he's a fart sucker. I don't know. I was told that this person was an older person, but it acts like he's 12. Calls the cops on me. Me calls the cops on me. OMG. So I yep. My fart sucking neighbor calls the cops on me. Oh my. Oh my. Well, see me tonight at 9. I'm going to let everyone go. Have a wonderful everything.